Across the country and here in the Northwest Metro, some cities are having a hard time filling retail space due to the effects of the global pandemic. However, one local community is seeing the opposite trend. Reporter Sonia Goins shows us why a surprising number of new independent small businesses are now opening up in Crystal.
Husband and wife team Taisha Bogart Merrick and Jamal Merrick spent Monday getting their new shop, Ambience Cafe and Event Center, open for business.
We'll have different sandwiches, wraps, and paninis, and different things like that.
Their cafe is opening soon in the previous Caribou Coffee Shop at Crystal Shopping Center.
That location, that's kind of how we got over here.
Taisha has been in the catering business for years and was looking for a new place to call home when she saw the vacancy sign.
We started seeing all the vacant signs. I said, let me just reach out and see what we can do, and it kind of worked in our favor.
This to be a dining area, you know. Right now we're still working on it. We're still getting the bits and pieces together, putting the polishing touches on it.
Financial experts say there are several reasons for an increase in retail vacancy space. During the height of the pandemic, some businesses went online and decided not to return to their brick and mortar stores, while others decided to close up shop permanently.
In Crystal, the retail vacancy rate is around 10%, but city officials say that's better than neighboring communities.
Our commercial space may be a little bit less expensive than in some other locations, but also because we haven't had a lot of new retail construction compared to other cities.
While larger spaces like the old half-price bookstore and Broadway Pizza restaurant are still looking for new tenants, Sutter says smaller vacancies are quick to lease.
Because of our rents being a little lower here than in some other areas, and also I think the spaces are the right size.
At least 3 shops have taken up vacant space in the city within the last couple of months. Supermercado took a spot Ambience Cafe had also looked into moving into. That allowed the business to expand, turning a small Mexican bakery into a full supermarket. Farther down the road, Bella's shop is opening in the former Aquatropic space.
That's going to be a combination bakery, coffee shop, ice cream parlor, and a retail store selling locally produced goods.
City officials say Crystal's location near Minneapolis and its pedestrian-friendly area are a big draw for businesses.
This is providing them an opportunity to truly shop local. People want to see more small businesses. They want to see something different, something new.
All right.
Meanwhile, back at Ambience Cafe, they plan to open their doors mid-July.
And it's something I've been wanting to do forever, and it just kind of just was like, this is the time.
In Crystal, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
The state has awarded cleanup funding to the city of Plymouth to redevelop the Dundee Garden Center site. Dundee Nursery, located along Highway 55 and Rockford Road, is proposed to become a mixed-use development featuring more than 200 apartments and a 70,000 square foot medical office building. According to an environmental site assessment, the land has groundwater and soil contamination. The state will provide a grant of more than $100,000 to help pay for up to 75% of the cleanup. And if you're wondering what will happen to Dundee Nursery, its website says it will be relocating in our area. A Maple Grove company is seeking a move to Brooklyn Park with the possibility of state funds. Switchback Medical is seeking financing from the Minnesota Investment Fund, a program that provides forgivable loans if certain job goals are met. The company makes custom products primarily for the medical device industry and has experienced rapid growth in the last 3 years. It expects to create 90 new jobs with the move. Switchback Medical is seeking to purchase property where Egan Company is currently located on Boone Avenue near Hennepin Technical College. A popular Brooklyn Center restaurant has been able to expand its reach thanks to its presence at the Minnesota State Fair. In this week's edition of Takeout Tuesday, Delane Cleveland checks out VIET Village House Restaurant.
We have good service, good food, and our prices are very reasonable.
For more than 30 years,
whatever you order is good.
Right there, Brooklyn Center.
When someone in the Northwest Metro has had a craving for Vietnamese food,
they have the most excellent rice salad there is, and Vietnamese coffee.
VIET in Brooklyn Center has been able to answer that call. and they've developed a loyal following as a result.
We have a lot of our customers, like if they're in town to visit family, they always come here first, and it's nice to have customers like that.
Min Lam is the owner of VIET. Her mom opened this location back in 1987 at a time when such establishments were rare. In the ensuing decades, it's become famous for big meat-filled egg rolls, along with a number of other traditional Vietnamese dishes that are cooked up by longtime devoted employees.
Well, I asked my mom what was the most important thing about running a restaurant. She's like, good employees. And we have our employees been with us for like 20, 30 years or more. And I don't know, we don't turn over a lot, and they're very loyal to us. And we take care of them, and they take care of us. So it's nice.
Those loyal employees help maintain the consistency of the food. Food which they started exposing to a much wider audience about 4 years ago when they opened a stand at the Great Minnesota Get-Together.
The fair is fun just because it's so fast-paced and there's just so many people, and you get to meet a lot of different type of people, so it's nice.
And at the fair's 5-day summer kickoff event this past May, they sold more than 10,000 egg rolls on a stick. Their success at the fair has had a huge impact on their bottom line.
We do 3 times as much business because of the state fair, and very grateful that we got in.
Meanwhile, longtime customers are just grateful that they don't have to wait for the fair to get their hands on VIET's famous food.
Love it. Best place around for Vietnamese food.
In Brooklyn Center, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
And that looks good. We'll be right back.